What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's workout. We are going to be doing 8 rounds of 3 different movements. We are going to do 9 deadlifts, 7 box jumps, and 5 handstand push-ups. That completes 1 round. Then you're going to go back and do your deadlifts, box jumps, handstand push-ups again for 2 rounds. And you're going to continue repeating those movements in that order until you reach 8 rounds or until we time cap at 15 minutes. Your score today is the total amount of time that you are working. So if you finish with the 8 rounds, you are welcome to be done and on with your day. If you finish 8 rounds and there's still time on the clock, you're welcome to turn it into an AMRAP. You might time cap, that happens too. It's up to you, my friends. A few things I want you to keep in mind for this workout. This is a lot of deadlifts. There's only 9 per round, but there's 8 rounds. And if you turn this into an AMRAP, you may have more than 8. So make sure your deadlifts are spot on. I would rather see you not finish all of the rounds, but finish this with your back intact and not pain. Sore is okay. It's okay if the muscles get a little sore, but I'd rather see you slow these deadlifts down, make sure your form is impeccable, keeping the core nice and tight as you do them, than to see you speed through the deadlifts with maybe a lighter weight just so you can complete the rounds. That is going to lead to injuries. So please, please, please mind your spine and your speed on the deadlifts when we do this. For the handstand push-ups, there's only 5 today, so it may be a good day to kind of push yourself to try something that you don't normally do. If you are not getting upside down and you do these as a seated strict overhead, maybe try something a little bit heavier. It's only 5, you can always drop the weights. If you're going upside down, maybe make it a little more challenging. Try something against the wall, put your feet up higher than you may normally do. It's only 5, so you can always, just like the others, you can always go back and try something a little bit easier as the rounds get farther and farther, but you can also keep doing what you've been doing, but we don't always get stronger that way. So it's up to you guys. It's your workout. For the deadlifts, you've got a lot of different options as far as modifications, but what I really want you to keep in mind when you do a deadlift is it is not a squat. This is a movement for our back, for our core, for our glutes and our hamstrings. So we want to keep our back nice and tight, our core tight, and we're not bending at the knees. The knees only bend to get us a little bit closer to the ground with our weights, but that is not what is getting the weights to the ground. Our hinge from our hips is what is doing that. So we're gonna be holding our weights. We're gonna keep the weights right as close as we can to our sides. We send our hips back. My knees start to bend just to kind of give it that softness. And then I'm gonna keep hinging. And then about the point where my hands are at my knees, I'm at this nice triangle here, that's when I might start bending just a little bit to get that weight closer to the ground. If you're using a short weight or like a bag or anything like that, like a sandbag or a backpack, you don't have to take it all the way to the ground, because then you generally will tend to kind of arch your back, or round your back, excuse me. So we push our hips back so that we make that nice triangle. When we're at the knees, that's when we bend, and our knees bend just a little bit, and then we stand back up same way. We just unfold that triangle. So boop to the triangle, which is about right here. Then our knees drop just a little bit. Our hands still stay near our legs. Then we just straighten out that triangle all together. So if you are feeling this in your quads and the fronts of your legs, that means that you are probably doing squats. You should be feeling it in your core and in your booty. Otherwise, you might need to check out your form, check the videos, and make sure you're getting these as deadlifts, not squats. For box jumps, if you have anything that you can jump up and on, that is awesome. Or if need be, you can do anything as step ups, so stepping up and back down. If you cannot find anything to jump or step on, I want you to find something that you can jump or hop completely over, even if it's just a line in the carpet. We can hop this way, we can do hops with both feet. It's totally up to you today. I'm gonna be doing step ups because I'm still not jumping, just protecting my knees. So make it work for you. Handstand push-ups, all the options for modifying these today as well. What I want you to keep in mind if you are getting upside down is remember that a handstand push-up, this is what touches the ground. Not this, not this, and not this. If any of these are facing the ground or touching the ground, that means you are working your chest. And while there is nothing wrong with working our chest, our goal today is to work our shoulders. So the top of our head, if you're getting upside down, is what is going to make contact with the ground. And if you need to, put something soft under where your head is going to make contact with the ground, whether that's a blanket, a pillow, a cushion, whatever. It's totally okay to protect your neck that way. Also, these can be completely not upside down and do these as seated dumbbell presses or overhead presses of some kind. That's what I'm going to be doing today. So again, as with everything else, make it work for you. All right, guys, let's stretch this out. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider than we would for our deadlift, and we're gonna do some good mornings. So we're practicing that hinge. These should get nice and tight, and then we're just snapping it back up. Just warming up our hinge and back up. Do a few more of those. Awesome. So now let's take it a little bit wider, and we're just gonna hang down here since we're gonna be doing some shoulders and some hips. Let's kind of rock those out and walk out a little bit, and you can bring those legs together. We're gonna do downward dog, push through those shoulders, you can pedal out your ankle or your heels here and kind of stretch out those calves if we're doing box jumps. Press and then walk your hands back up, hang again. We'll just stretch those hamstrings. Nice, bring it up. All right, let's hug and love on ourselves, warming up those shoulders. No matter what version of a handstand push-up you're doing, you're gonna be using your shoulders. And let's touch down, swing those arms forward. Nice. Now let's bring them in, and we're gonna pretend like we've got something in our hands, and we're gonna send that overhead. Just warming those up a little bit more, keeping that core nice and tight, getting it ready to protect our spine for our deadlifts. Awesome. And then we're going to do a couple more with our legs. Since we're going to be jumping or stepping, let's take a long lunge. Press that back leg down to the ground. Hold yourself up. Remember, your knee is over your ankle. Just stretching those legs. Now let's switch and do it on the other side. You can have that knee down in the back, or you can have it up, whatever's easier, whatever's more balancing for you, whatever gets you the better stretch. Right into there. Awesome, now let's move them a couple times more dynamically. So we're gonna step our foot up to our hands this way, switch it a couple more times. Get those hips ready to move. One more each side. Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to encourage you to pause this video. Make sure you are comfortable with all of these movements. Check the links down in the comments so that you know how to do them, how to modify them, and then practice a few of each. Gather all your equipment, stretch anything that's still tight. Come on back, let's get to it. Welcome back, guys. You ready to do this? We have got 8 rounds of 9 deadlifts, 7 box jumps, and 5 handstand push-ups. That completes 1 round. You're gonna go back and do it again and again, trying to get 8 rounds done. You got a 15-minute time cap, and your score is the total amount of time that you are working today. If you get done and there's still time on the clock, you're welcome to turn it into an AMRAP. Go with what your body says today, not mine. This is gonna be a lot of rounds, and it's gonna be a burner. Ready to get to it? All right, guys, we got 10 seconds. Starting with 9 deadlifts.
3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. step-ups. Overhead press. For me, my handstand. Going into round two. How are you guys doing? Keep moving. deadlift day, working on our booties.
Because she looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt is just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so bland.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other ones can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Wanna pull out the tongue cause you know that butt was stuck deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take a picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but that butt you got makes
You're so horny.
ooh, rumple smooth skin. You say you wanna get in my bed? Well, use me, cause you ain't that average groupie. I seen her dancing, to hell with romancing. She's wet, got it going like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines, say black butts are the thing. Take the average black man and ask him that, she got a pack much back. So fellas, let your girl bring out the butt. Hell yeah, shake it, shake that healthy butt. Baby got back with the open. Baby got back. The open. I like 'em round and big. And when I'm doing a gig, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal. Now here's my scandal. I wanna get you home. And double up, I ain't talking about Playboy, cause silicone parts are made for toys. I want 'em real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double. Makes a lot in trouble. Begging for a piece of that bubble. So I'm looking at rock videos. Not me bimbos working like hoes. You can have them bimbos. I'll keep my women like Flojo. A word to the 6 sisters, I wanna get with ya. I won't cuss or hit ya, but I gotta be straight when I say I wanna till the break of dawn. Baby got it going on. A lot of simps won't like this song, but them punks like to hit it and quit it. And I'd rather stay and play, cause I'm warm and I'm strong and I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, you wanna go my Mercedes? Then turn around, stick it out. Even white boys got to shout. A baby got back. Baby got back. Yeah, baby. When it comes to female, Cosmo ain't got nothing to do with my selection. 36, 24, 36. Only if she's 5'3". So your girlfriend rolls a Honda, playing workout kick by Fonda. But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers wanna play the hard mode and tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that, cause your waist is small and your curves are kicking, and I'm thinking about sticking to the ping pong games in the magazine. You ain't in Miss Thing. Give me a sister, I can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, cause the girls are on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit him, and I pull up quick to get with him. So ladies, if the butt is round, and you wanna do a slow down, dial 1-900 mix a lot and kick them nasty thoughts. Baby got back.
How you guys doing? I think this is my 8th round. So I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna keep going.
Little in the middle, but she got much back. Little in the middle, but she got much back. Little in the middle, but she got much back. Little in the middle, but she got much back.
Guys, there's only 90 seconds left on the clock. One minute left. If you're going for an AMRAP, get as far as you can. If you're still working on your 8 rounds, get as far as you can. If you're done, enjoy the rest of your day.
Ten seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, done.
Well done, everybody. How does that feel? How do you feel? Hopefully you've pushed yourself, you're feeling it in your shoulders, feeling it in your hamstrings in a good way, cardio up, all the good things. If you need a minute, pause the video, then come on back and we'll stretch it out. All right, let's find somewhere, either where you were jumping, or if you don't have anywhere that you can put your foot on, you can do these on the ground. But we're gonna lift up one leg, prop it up, square your hips, and just kind of boop your booty back. You should feel this nice stretch all down the back of your leg, from your hip to your knee, even into those calves. You can point your toes up a little bit, kind of reach for them. That'll help stretch even the calves. And let's switch sides. Same thing, other foot up, square up the hips, and boop the booty back. Point your toe up and kind of reach for it, and then that'll help you get that calf a little bit. The top of the knee, the bottom of the knee. I tried to fall over, sorry. Awesome, let's stretch those shoulders. So we're gonna take one arm behind our back. You should have your hands over here, fingers over here, grab them. Make sure you drop that shoulder, and then drop the head to the other side. So the ear goes to the opposite shoulder. And let's do that with the other hand. Take it behind your back, grab onto it, drop that shoulder, and drop the opposite ear. Awesome. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this workout. Remember, your score is the total amount of time that you were working today. Make sure you stretch, hydrate, and come on back. I'll see you tomorrow.